Halfway through a job this morning, putting side steps on a Range Rover. So far I've put a bracket on there. There's a middle bracket there. There's 2 bolts at the top. Well, yeah, and there's 2 more underneath. And there's the front bracket. It's all loose for the moment. From now I'll try and slide the side step on and make sure it fits. Side step on the floor, ready to be offered up to the mounting bracket. Let's see if we can get it to fit. Side steps off, well, it's not quite fitted properly. It's points upon it totally on. Only got to come back off again to tighten these bolts up. It's a really bad fit, but I'm not surprised. It's probably made in China. Have a look round the back. Oh, yeah, it's sitting on the bracket, it's alright. I'm just hoping when I crack the nuts up that the brackets don't move sideways. Right. Just tighten these 3 brackets up. The instructions say tighten it up to 22 Newton meters. That's nowhere near enough. 40 is probably more like it. There we go. There we go. There's one. One underneath. Probably not going to be able to see it. It's just there. Lift that up. Crack up the torque wrench. This is the middle bracket. With them up to hand tight with a little 1/4-inch ratchet. There's 2 on top. And again, there's one just here at the front of the bracket. One just to the rear of the bracket. Finally, the front bracket. So they've got one at the top. It's got 2 underneath. But you only got one on for the moment. The other goes on last that holds the plastic trim up. Where are we? Here we are. There. That's all 3 brackets done up tight. Your bracket looks like that. And can't really see that one in the dark, but there you go, you can see that one. Corresponding slot. Some to slide on to. Let's see if we can't get this one on. Absolutely mad. At the moment, that one's fitting on fine. This one is more than 10 mil out. I can't see how. I'm just going to slacken the bolts off and see if I can get them to line up properly. Managed to get the front one lined up. I was not too lined up by slackening the front bracket. Same, we'll have to do the same with the rear bracket. That's more than 5 mil out there. Slight problem with the fitting. The other one isn't this bad. Everything goes together at exactly the same time. You push the side step on, it pushes the cover on that covers the nuts that you need to do up. So it's a bit of a bending and wiggling. The side step's sort of on. It's mounted on all 3. If you can see, brackets around. I'm going to try and crack these nuts up, push the trim in place, and slide the side step on. I've spent 40 minutes waggling trying to get the trim on. It's unbelievably ill-fitting. I don't know if you can see in there, you've got your white donut-shaped clip that's sitting in there central, and it doesn't actually line up with the yellow clip on the body of the car. What makes this amusing is if I go on the back, lined up fine, and the first, I can't see the first two clips, there's a clip there and a clip there, they've clipped in fine. The further you come down the front, the further away these clips fit. I can only assume Chinese tape measure was used to line these up. Not quite understanding it though, because I say the other side fit on a lot better than this. What I can imagine is I'm going to have to push those clips over slightly, hope they don't fall off, and pump it into place. So far so good. Almost all the clips bar one, right there, have gone on. Side steps now being kicked into place. I'm guessing that's why they put that tape on there for. Well, no, you're going to put your foot in, try and get the thing in because it's incredibly tight to fit. Next step on the things to do. Underneath here, you fit the 4 holes, but there's only space for 2 bolts. And one at the back here. Same on the other 2 brackets. One up some bolts. Yeah, 1 bolt. So 2 washers. And 1 nut. So that's the effect we're trying to achieve. You've got your bolt that goes in upwards with a washer the other side along with a nut. Crack them up. Job's a good one. Same for the middle bracket. 2 bolts, 4 washers, 2 nuts, 10mm spanner, and a couple of sockets with 10mm on. Here you go. That goes in there. Just place the nut and washer on the top. Got one that fits on the back there. Just trying to get the other bolt on, but there's a bit of space between the sidestep bracket and the one that's on the body. So we've got the ratchet with this spanner. So that's probably the best plan of it. This nut here is fully tightened. We've still got to join almost a gap this side. I've managed to get the nut bolt started, so I'm going to whiz that one up and hopefully it should squish it flat. Tighten those up as much as I can tighten them, and the gap's pretty much closed up. Let's start on the last one. Brackets are exactly the same as the other 2 bolts, 4 washers, 2 nuts, crack them up. That should be it. Well, for those brackets anyway. Last 2 bolts to go on. They actually hold the bracket to the underside of the car. The only problem I've got with these is they supply a spacer. It doesn't actually fit the nut properly. Is it a nut? No, it's not. It's a bolt. Well, anyway, it doesn't fit. You've got to literally beat that down with or use a sort of a ratchet and a pair of plumber's grips to get that on. Otherwise, it won't locate into the bracket properly. That's the effect that you're trying to achieve. You've got your bolt, your large washer, and your spacer. That one's almost hammered down into place. Literally get your grips, stick your bolt in. Because I haven't got a hammer, so my ratchet and smack it down. Just about to see where this bolt, shall I say, is destined to live. Right there. One orphan bolt. Bracket doesn't line up with the body, so that bolt isn't going in. Not too fussed because there's already 3 holding the bracket to the car. I don't think you need any more than that. Falls overkill. Yeah, I need to go back to the toolbox. Last thing to do now. A couple of these clips. Let's try 3 clips. These, all they do, they're the original off the car that held the original trim on. You can find one. There we go. There's one there. Surprised these don't break. They usually don't. Clipping, can't really see. The locking pin over the top. I'll do the same for the other 2. I lied. The other 2 don't line up. There you can see the trim and the underside of the car. No hole in sight. It's literally ½ inch or about 12mm off to the left. So far so good though. There's a new sidestep. Took the tape off yet. Did the other side yesterday. There's the old trim. And that's what the sidestep looks like fitted. The front cover there, it's got to go back on here. Just like a couple of clips in there and there. Looks like that one fitted. Yes, back in place. There's supposed to be a clip in there, but it wasn't on there when I got the car. It's going to go back in. See another tape Final assembly step. Put the plastic trim back round the edge. Yep. 5 clips, 2 screws. Screws there, actually no. Just 4 clips and that goes back on. That's the plastic trim back in place. Screws that I mentioned actually hold the trim in place here. There's 2 screws. I'm only going to get one back in there because the toy's in the way, and I'm not going to jack the car up for the sake of a couple of screws that are probably not needed. Yes, just to be able to see, there's one screw just there, and one further on the back. You can't get a screwdriver in over the toy on the way. What I've done is I've got a screwdriver bit like that, and I've got a pair of grips around it just to tighten them up. They are around a finger tight. You can do them quite almost all the way with your fingers, and just crack them up with that a bit and a pair of pliers. That's their sidestep fitted. Very exciting, I'm sure. In case you're wondering what sidestep it is, I've got no idea because I didn't buy it. It's part number VTK 5020. Fits the Range Rover Sport. Yeah. Quite interesting, these instructions. Well, I say intriguing more than anything else. There's no writing as such, it's picture by picture. It's pretty straightforward. I suppose some of the diagrams quite confusing. I found a few confusing and a few steps that weren't actually needed. But all in all, pretty easy to fit. Took about an hour and a half for the first step, following those instructions, and obviously I did the second step and I didn't need further instructions.